Kettering Health, one of Ohio's largest healthcare networks, has become the latest victim of a ransomware attack. The Interlock Ransomware gang has claimed responsibility and has already leaked a sample of the stolen data online. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. This breach is significant. Kettering Health manages 14 medical centers and more than 120 outpatient facilities across Western Ohio, employing over 15,000 people, including 1,800 physicians. When the cyberattack hit on May 20th, it immediately disrupted hospital operations. Staff lost access to digital charting systems and had to revert to using pen and paper. Elective procedures were canceled and the call center went down. Emergency rooms and clinics stayed open, but with limited capabilities. Earlier this week, Kettering Health confirmed that access to its electronic health record system had been restored. However, the MyChart patient portal and many call center systems are still offline. As a temporary workaround, the hospital has provided a special phone line staffed by registered nurses for patients with urgent questions. While the hospital hasn't named the attackers publicly, Interlock stepped forward this week, publishing samples of data they claim were stolen during the breach. The group alleges it has taken 941 gigabytes of data. That's over 732,000 sensitive documents. These include everything from payroll files and bank reports to patient data, pharmacy and blood bank documents, and even scans of employee passports and police personnel files. If these claims are true, this breach goes far beyond operational disruption. It puts patients, staff, and the broader healthcare system at risk. The stolen data could be exploited for identity theft, financial fraud, or blackmail. Interlock is a relatively new but rapidly expanding threat in the ransomware world. First observed in September 2024, the gang has been linked to dozens of attacks, many targeting healthcare and education. Security researchers say Interlock uses deceptive methods to gain access, including posing as IT support tools in what's known as click-fix attacks. They've also deployed a custom remote access Trojan called NodeSnake, used in earlier attacks against UK universities. The Kettering Health attack is part of a troubling pattern of increasingly aggressive ransomware campaigns against hospitals and critical infrastructure. For organizations in healthcare, the stakes are especially high. The data is not just personal, it's often life-critical. And once it's in the hands of cybercriminals, the consequences can be severe, long-lasting, and deeply personal for thousands of individuals. As of now, Kettering Health continues recovery efforts, while the true extent of the breach is still being assessed. And now a word from our sponsor. Get 128 terabytes Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault Immutable, and air-gapped backup and disaster recovery appliance for $11,995. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news, and don't forget to like this video. Until next time.